Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learning Electronics. In this lecture, we are going to discuss half bridge inverter with resistive load. In the previous class, we have discussed the introduction part of inverters and we had also discussed the classification of inverters. So if you want to see that video, you can check it in the channel playlist. So before starting this video, please subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon so that you can get more updated videos from here. So let us see what are the topics which we are going to discuss. First, important features of half bridge inverter. Second, working of this circuit. Third one is output waveforms for half bridge inverter. This is the circuit diagram of half bridge inverter. Here the load which we are using is a resistive load and two input DC voltage sources, that is Vs by 2 and Vs by 2 we are using, two switches S1 and S2 we are using, and two diodes D1 and D2 are connected in anti-parallel fashion with these switches S1 and S2 respectively. Now we will discuss important features of half bridge inverter. This half bridge inverter is a voltage source inverter which can convert DC voltage into AC voltage. In this half bridge inverter circuit, the output which is produced is square wave AC output voltage. The load which is used in this half bridge inverter circuit can be resistive load or RL load. In this circuit, simply by controlling the gate drive signal, frequency or time period which is equal to 1 upon frequencies can be controlled. The gate circuit is designed such that the switches S1 and S2 connected in the circuit should not turn on at the same time, otherwise direct short circuit will occur to the source. Diodes D1 and D2, which are called as feedback diodes, don't play any role in the half bridge inverter when we are considering the resistive load. But in case of RL load, we know that the current is not in phase with the voltage. Therefore, these diodes connected in anti-parallel with the thyristors will allow the current to flow through them when the main thyristors are turned off. The main drawback of this inverter is that it requires 3 wires DC supply, which can be overcome by the use of full bridge inverter. Now, as we have discussed that this half bridge inverter is a voltage source inverter. What is the voltage source inverter? In voltage source inverter, the input voltage is maintained constant. So here you can see we are using a constant voltage of Vs by 2 and Vs by 2 in the input side of this half bridge inverter. Therefore, it is a voltage source inverter. So, half bridge inverter is a voltage source inverter in which the switches are closed for half period of time. Therefore, it is called as half bridge inverter. So, as the switches are closed for half period of time, thus the operation of the circuit is divided into two periods. In period 1, switch S1 conducts for time t is equal to 0 to t by 2, that is half of the time the S1 will conduct and for half of the time S2 will conduct. In the period 2, S2 conducts for time t by 2 to time t is equal to t. So first we will understand the working of this circuit during period 1, that is when switch S1 is closed. So when switch S1 starts conducting, it will act as short circuit and S2 will remain in the off condition during the time t is equal to 0 to t is equal to t by 2. So when this H1 switch goes into the on condition and it will act as short circuit, this point P is connected with this point A and the load current starts flowing through this resistive load and the output voltage can be taken across this resistive load. So if we apply KVL in this loop, we will get output voltage V0 is equal to plus Vs by 2 and the current will be equal to Vs by 2R, as we are using here resistive load. So the load current and load voltage both are in phase with each other, and at time t is equal to t by 2, what happens? This gating signal of this S1 thyristor will be removed and it goes into the off condition. So here the current direction will be like this during period 1. Now we will understand period 2. During period 2, S2 thyristor will go into the on condition. So it will act as short circuit or it will act as closed switch and S1 will remain in the off condition. So when this S2 switch goes into the on condition, this point N will be connected to this point A and the load current again starts flowing in this resistive load. Now you can see the direction of the load current is changing. Now the current direction is from left to right. Before, the direction of the current in the period 1 was from right to left. As the current direction is reversing itself, the polarity of the output voltage will also reverse in the period 2 operation. So output voltage will be equal to minus of Vs by 2 and the load current will be equal to minus of Vs by 2R. Now the direction of the current will be like this. Again, at time t is equal to capital T, the gating signal for this S2 thyristor will be removed and it will again go into the off condition. And after time t is equal to T, again we switch on this S1 thyristor and the cycle repeats itself. Now we will understand the output waveforms for half bridge inverter. So first we are taking when this S1 switch goes into the on condition. When this S1 switch goes into the on condition, load voltage is equal to plus Vs by 2. This we have found out already. And the load current will be equal to plus Vs by 2R. Now since the S1 switch goes into the on condition, the current through the load will be equal to the current through this S1 switch, which is taken as IS1. So IS1 will be equal to plus Vs by 2R during on period of this S1 switch. The voltage across this S1, which is in the on condition, will be equal to the forward voltage drop across this S1 thyristor. So we are taking a small voltage drop across this S1 thyristor. In the period 2, what happens? This S2 switch goes into the on condition and S1 switch goes into the off condition. So during the on period of this S2 switch, load voltage and load current reverses itself. That means the load voltage will be equal to minus of Vs by 2 during the on period of the S2 switch and the load current will be equal to minus of Vs by 2R. Now the current starts flowing in the S2 thyristor. So the current direction will be like this through this S2 thyristor and it is taken as IS2. Since the current direction is forward in the S2 thyristor, we will take the IS2 current is equal to plus Vs by 2R during the on period of S2 switch. Now what is the current through the S1 thyristor? Since it is in the off condition, the current through the S1 thyristor will be 0. Whereas in the period 1, when S1 SCR is in the on condition, at that time the S2 SCR was in the off condition. So at that time the current through the S2 thyristor will be equal to 0. Now we will take the voltage across the S1 SCR. Since it is in the off condition, whatever be the voltage across this P and N point will come across this S1 SCR, because now this S2 SCR will act as short circuit. So across these terminals we get plus Vs voltage. Therefore the voltage across the S1 SCR, which is off in the period 2 operation, will be equal to plus of Vs. So these are the output waveforms for the half bridge inverter. So hope you have understood the topic. Thank you very much for watching and please do subscribe my channel for more updates.